Resources, inspiring interviews, business practices, and practical advice to take your art career to the next level. Join Sergio Gomez in today's Artist Next Level and get ready to take control of your career.
Well, hello, my next level friend. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Artist Next Level podcast. This is a special edition episode in which I am interviewing artists from around the world as they are stuck at home during the coronavirus lockdown. Today, I'm very excited because I have a good friend of mine who I have worked with in the past here at the Theatre Contemporary in Chicago. But today, he is all the way at home. And his name is Enrico Magnani. He's joining us from Reggio Emilia, Italy. So, Enrico, how are you? Good to see you, my friend.
It's a really long time we don't see each other in person. And For me, it's a great pleasure to see you, even via Zoom. It's wonderful to see you now.
Absolutely. So you have come to Chicago. I have gone to Italy, and we have met in both places. So
yes.
It is now first time actually we do a Zoom meeting. Now it's easier to connect than before, right?
Oh, yes. This is the good advantage of the situation, that we discover new techniques, new tools maybe to do better things.
Exactly. And this idea of now being able to collaborate and to share with each other, I think is fabulous. That's what I've been loving this series. And today we want to find out what you have been doing as an artist, how you've been coping with this. You are in the northern part of Italy.
Yes.
And so tell us a little bit about, how long you've been confined to, your home, and, how has affected your, what you had planned for the year.
Yeah, it was a little bit more than 2 months. Mm-hmm. And so February, March, February was still okay, March, April, and in May now we are a little bit more free to go. But it was a very strange situation, unforeseen for sure. Mm-hmm. Everything I can say about this situation is already said, and I will focus on what I did in this confinement state. But this confinement, we can think about it even if you are in a situation, except the virus, but in a complicated situation in which we cannot move, there are many things we can do. Mm-hmm. And I always like to think in this Oriental way, about yin and yang.
Yeah.
And to say something helpful, I feel, I hope inspiring for all the people that are looking at this interview. Yin and yang is like expansion and contraction. Mm-hmm. So the yin principle is something that I apply during this moment, because when you cannot move, you have to be still.
Right.
And so I did. And I try to exploit this principle and to do the best I could in a still situation. That out of the metaphor, what does it mean? It means that, first of all, I try to make the state of the art of what I did in the past.
Okay.
And for example, I tidied up my archive, my photo pictures of paintings, of exhibitions, of everything I did in the past. And once everything was clear in my mind, I said, now I can move on. I can start thinking about the future. But only when all my global vision was defined, well-defined.
It's almost like a period of you have to understand what's going on first before you can think about, what's coming next.
Exactly. Because, we are so saturated by noise. Yeah. And this noise comes from everything, moving, media, and everything around us, our friends, our job, our daily life is so, the noise is so high that we are not able to recognize what we really feel inside and what we really want. So my strategy was also to meditate a lot, because during meditation, I do like this, but you can do every kind of meditation you prefer. Simply walking. Okay, if you cannot walk in this case, you don't do that. But everything that is able to reduce this noise, then the ideas pop up, the clarity pops up. And this is what I try to do in this very unusual situation.
Right.
And when you meditate, you don't only set up your past, but also good idea comes from above. And the ideas for artists as we are, that can inspire us, can invite us to produce new artworks, new collection, new series, new concept, everything. But only in silence we can really perform.
You giving us giving us like that time of self-reflection, introspection, which I think is so important. And I'm glad that you're talking about it, because some other also artists have mentioned how this time has also been almost like a self-cleaning time or a time of reflection, but only if you allow it, because you can also be in the other way, like so connected to this and the news and everything that's happening that you don't take that time to open up. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm so glad that you're pointing that out. Yeah, and bringing it up too.
Yeah, I mean, this was what I call the yin side of my confinement.
Right. Yeah.
During this yin side, once everything was set up, I said, now it's time to act, because life is like, it's cycling. It's like a cycle. You have up and down. They never end. So once you are ending the yin phase, you enter in the yang phase. And yang phase, out of the metaphor, means starting to go towards the others, starting to connect, to communicate. And that's, we come to what you show, the mobile phone and the web in general. Technology. And after all, I thought that all these technologies that has always double side, because some people says it's bad, some people say it's good. Every kind of power of energy can be used in both ways.
Right.
So it's not good, it's not bad. It depends on how you use it.
Right.
And I try to exploit this technology. And I have to say that, inspired by you, one of the very days, the very first days, the beginning of this confinement, you had a talk on YouTube speaking about some new ideas how to show your work, even if you have to stay at home.
Right.
And you spoke about LinkedIn. There was a tool to create a gallery on LinkedIn. And I started from this, Googling a little bit. And I found on a platform that allows to create virtual shows using virtual reality, but doesn't mean that everything is virtual, because the paintings, like those you see behind me, are real. So I take the picture and I put this into a virtual gallery and I create a virtual show.
Great.
And this was very appreciated. First of all, by myself, because I was surprised that technology is really going on.
Right.
Without this moment, I couldn't have found anything like this. But when I found it and I said, wow, we can do a very
that's amazing. That's
great exhibition.
That's wonderful. I wish we could see it. Can we actually?
Yes. I hope it works. We try to share the screen. Let me see.
Let's do it.
And to show you a little bit this exhibition. So this is the entrance of the gallery.
Wow, very nice.
2 rooms, and this is the first room. There is also the possibility, you see, to describe.
Put some text,
Yes, a little bit of text. And then I try to move now inside and to go closer to some paintings.
Great.
Like this, we cross the room and we go to see this painting. Now I give a little bit a look on the back of the room.
Oh, nice.
Okay. You see, it's...
So you can walk inside the whole 3-dimensional space.
Yeah, exactly. And moreover, if you click on the painting, you have all the information you need about the
Great.
painting.
Can you show us?
Yes. So let's do it with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is the painting, and then I give you the information.
Oh, wonderful.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
Then we go on, and we enter in, let me see, on the other room. This is the other room.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a little surprise waiting.
Right.
Let me see, because this platform gives you the opportunity to project a movie. And this...
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a movie in a movie, because we are a movie, and now you see the painting that is moving.
Oh, that is crazy. That is super cool. So you can actually put a video that you may have as if it was like a digital screen or a projection.
Exactly.
That is very cool.
This is one of my paintings, but animated, and then put inside the exhibition. Well,
so if somebody wanted to, let's say somebody comes to your show and they view your artwork, and somebody wants to inquire about a work, how do they do it?
Well, simply they click on the link that is on every painting.
Oh, okay.
And then when you ask for more information, you have a link. And if I click to this link, you go directly to my page.
Okay, great. So you can link individual pieces to, let's say if you have the work on sale on a particular website, you can click on it and go there.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I mean, this is what. And no, I'm very happy. I found this. I have to say thank you to you, Sergio, because you are a sort of inspiring man, a great inspiring man. And in fact, you can be happy, because without you, this wouldn't be there.
Well, it looks fabulous. I'm so excited. I want to give it a try too. It is wonderful. Well, this is fabulous, Enrico. Thank you so much for inviting us to your virtual gallery space and your virtual show. What's the name of the exhibition?
The exhibition is called Ascendant. Okay. And the name was given by Kerstin. And you know very well Kerstin. And she decided, I decided to make Kerstin create this exhibition. I let her free to choose the painting.
Oh, wonderful. So she curated the show.
So she was a real curator. Uh-huh. And also a curator sometimes choose the title of the exhibition. Right. You know something about? And she said Ascendant, because Ascendant is very connected to this time we are living. And it's a word of hope. And also on one side, and also a little metaphor of what happened into my artistic path, because we are starting from artworks that are very material, and you know very well, you know my art, and after this material period that you can see behind me, I entered the cosmic period, the universal period, in which you go from Earth to the sky, to the universe, and who knows where then. Excellent. So this path is something that is concerning also me, but also everyone, because people are ascending.
Right. Totally. Thank you so much, Enrico, for sharing, your show, your art, the things that you've been doing. We're out of time, but for our friends who might want to try that virtual, kind of space, what's the website for that?
So the website, the platform I used is called Kunstmatrix. And for me, was the best I've found.
Where can our friends find you, your work on Instagram? And also, what's your website where they can go check out your show?
Okay, my website is www.enricomagnani.com. art.com.
Mm-hmm.
And my name is on the social is quite easy. Enrico Magnani and art. With these 3 words, you find everything about me.
Well, thank you, Enrico. Thank you so much for joining us today. And I want to say thank you to all our friends who watched this show. Please visit Enrico's website. Make sure that you visit his show. Let him know that you visited, that you watched this episode as well. And please share it with all your friends. Have a great day, my friends. See you later. Bye, Enrico.
Thank you, and see you.
Check out our website at www.theartistnextlevel.com, where you will find our podcast library, learn about our upcoming webinars, find resources relevant to your career, and much more. Thanks for listening to today's podcast, and we'll see you at the next level.